Alright, and here we are once again. We have 3 hearts because you don't get them back, but I'm confident in myself. I saw a thing, I want it. You might have noticed how the pixels sort of become a little bit contorted whenever you're going through like 360-degree motion. That looks a lot like the sort of sprites that happen in like the SNES days. I remember Yoshi's Island did that a lot. Like, I'm not sure if that's just like they didn't want to have more specifically animated frames or whatever, so they just, you know, they did that. I kind of think that I'm not really sure what this game's max resolution is, because I'm playing this on a 1080p monitor, but I mean, hell if I can tell what's HD and what's not. All I know is that my monitor is big and I like it. Oh yeah, and I did replace the old one in case you guys were wondering. That was my solution, and it seems working out so far. And it is so much bigger, I like it. Wall jumping as Carol is amazing, and we're going to be using it whenever we can. And when I say we, I mean I. I mean, if you get the game, you can abuse it too. I won't judge you. I don't think anyone's actually using this as like a walkthrough or whatever. It's a pretty straightforward game. There are definitely some parts where it's all about reaction times, but it's definitely not much about puzzle solving or anything. We have only gained 1 life. In my practice runs, I generally got many lives per stage, but the first 2, I believe, are pretty low on their gem count. Now, just because things are going really well for me right now, do not think that it's going to stay this way. Because I'm going to get a whole bunch of lives early on, but probably what's going to happen is that we're eventually going to see that game over screen. Because shit is whack when it comes to Serpentine and Brevin and Spade. I want to get through there. I think that'll do it. Gems. And I realize this is sort of the triumvirate of, you know, having a character that has bosses she does not do well on, and also trying it on a hard difficulty, but I kind of felt like I had to do something after I one-shot Brevin on Lilac, or at least the last phase of Brevin. So that's definitely supposed to be the phase that is most difficult, and like on hard mode it's definitely not, it's definitely the mech, because that's just a marathon and it's hard to dodge everything. But it definitely felt really anticlimactic, because Brevin is supposed to be this really, really douche kind of character, and on hard mode he will almost one-shot you with 1 hit. Now of course, in this game, the way the health bar works is that you never really get 1 shot, you actually have to be taken down to 0 health, and then you're in a danger zone. Then, if you take 1 hit, you will die. So, essentially what Brevin does is he will take off 9 of those flowers, and after that you can take 1 more attack, pretty much any of his attacks will do it, and then you're in the danger zone. But Mecha Brevin will just ruin your day regardless. He does not have to try and one-shot you, he just has to continue his ridiculous onslaught with laser bullets, especially. Lights. Yep. Apparently, when the bunny gates are gone, the lights turn on. I don't know why. Don't question it. Got a flower petal. I assume that's because I, like, gathered a whole bunch of gems, but I really don't know. It might be because I'm catching a whole bunch of gems with this flower shield. There are definitely a lot of details in this game which I am unclear on. Oh, hey. Endgame plot, can't skip. Oh, get back here, you. Sometimes Jim becomes flower petals, and sometimes, well, if you get a flower petal while you're full health, they always become a gem, but yeah. They got a weird duality going on about them. Out of my way. So you're gonna see just one shot from Carol's jab, which is like her weakest attack, is enough to, like, do an entire stage of damage to him. The curse of Carol. She does kill things incredibly quickly. Oh dear. Well, spikes are bad, as we have learned. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to do some push-ups while I mull this one over. Okay. We have meditated with our push-ups, and now we're gonna try and not die. And this will help. Very nicely. Yeah, that bar is going to be your lifeline as Carol, especially on later bosses. Because it deals damage and it allows you to get out of attacks. And getting out of attacks as Carol is a little bit hard because they will just come so fast and so often in later bosses. That's really what she struggles with. I definitely got the feeling in my practice runs that sort of the difficulty I prescribed to Carol, like, wasn't really as all-encompassing as I thought, and it was probably just a matter of fact that, the first time I played this game, I played as Carol, and it was just difficulty of the first time playthrough. But the bosses, they are real. Nope, see you later. Gives us springs and gems. Mayor Zhao is just our friend right now. Even though he's taking the Kingdom Stone. Maybe he's trying to pay us for it. I definitely wouldn't put it past Mayor Zhao to just try and outright buy the Kingdom Stone. He definitely does seem to have the financial district going in his city. Okay, I want those flowers. How do I get? Probably like this. Yes. Give me those. Carol is so good at making efficient use of her time. You know, whenever you have a spare moment, just do some push-ups and you'll turn out fine. Oh dear. Wow. I really like this game as well, but there are some unfair mechanics. There's no way around that conclusion. Like, at least the game is not supposed to kill you, with a few exceptions. That's definitely one adage that I have been told and I agree with, is that game design is not supposed to kill you, it's supposed to make you think you're going to die. Somebody said that and I agreed with it. And now it's in my memory forever. I don't remember the person who said it, so sucks for him. Get out of here. This is probably going to be a bit of a long video because the way that the pacing works is that I'm going to be really close to the end boss when I would like to cut this video. So yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put something in the description saying make a sandwich. Make a sandwich, eat it while doing a video, and you'll gain back those 5 minutes a day. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Whoops. Getting your fur caught on fire, not fine.
So, I needed to find my father's killer. Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
I'd rather be called a traitor than a murderer. Scarf's left us no choice.
And you've left me no choice. Still training, I see.
You wanna fight? Come and get it.
I'd love to stay and dance, but Mayor Zhao's got a tight schedule. Besides, if something else is guarding this thing, I'd hate to be around when it wakes up.
You're insane, you know that?
We'll see about that.
Unfortunately, you cannot skip the in-stage scenes. And now, just confusing the matter of the magic pandas. I feel like this guy looks completely animatronic. You know, he's got those crystals in his arms, but I definitely feel like those are just, like, having some sort of engineering purpose behind them. You know, it's definitely not the holding arms on, because they do a terrible job at that. There we go, and kick him in the face. Should really find those petals right about now. But, you know, gems are also good too because they do give you a little bit of breather room for that health, or not the health bar, the special bar. I really don't know if that frame rate drop is intentional or not. Like, this game cannot be taking up that much CPU. I'm not like using fraps or anything. This is an HD PVR, so it should not be taking up any CPU when I'm recording. I feel like it's got to be intentional. Just don't know why. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Nope. Nope, not the shockwaves. He is really good at aiming at you, but if you dash, then I guess, you know, you can fool him. That's the idea anyways. Oh, can't do it that way. Oh yeah, you can move while jumping if you're doing this. That is one thing you can do. Oh dear. Kick to the face. That's how many of Carol's victories shall go. It's either jab, kick, or claw. No, nope, can't. Okay, now I can skip. Alright, I will see you guys next time for another episode.